Good morning, everybody. Welcome in. It's Laura from Tenacious Taurus Twin Flame Tarot, and this is going to be the general daily collective message. Keep in mind, timing and energy is fluid. This message may or may not be for you, so please only take with you what resonates. Leave behind the rest. Before jumping in with the energies, I would like to mention that I am running another 5-week online tarot class. The class begins Tuesday, March the 12th, and it will run for 5 weeks through April the 9th, every Tuesday. And there's two options for the class. There's a noon option and an evening option at 6 p.m. And all times are Eastern Standard Time. If you'd like to learn tarot from me, check out the video card link above, or there is also a link below to register for the class. I also have a new website up and running. If you'd like to book a reading with me, it's an easy peasy way to book in a reading with me. Check out the new web page. I would surely appreciate it. And also now there is a membership side to the channel. If you'd like to join the membership, I'm going to be going live over there every Thursday at noon. We're going to do ascension chats. We're going to do twin flame alignment chats. We're going to do free card pulls, whatever I'm guided to do every Thursday to help accelerate you on your journey. And it's going to be a safe environment, a private environment where we're all going to have a free, safe place to talk and share the journey. Okay, what is going on? Seven of Cups is like sitting in my third eye. This Seven of Cups energy sitting there all morning. And I woke up with that Aerosmith song in my head, Living on the Edge. So I don't know, somebody needs to take a leap of faith here. Living on the edge is like this need to like take a leap with the Fool. So syncs that were massive for me over the last day or so was 909, 646, 111, instant manifestation, 757, 404, divine intervention, 414, 101, 242, and 919. 919. There was a cop car across the street when I got home from bringing the kids to school this morning. And 919. So 919, 911 energy. So I feel an emergent situation is playing out, and that Seven of Cups is a lot of confusion, a lot of illusion, and a lot of collective disillusionment. 222 on the timer. So we're at the crossroads. And so right now we're working with, I feel the sacral chakra is a big clearing going on with the sacral chakra in the energies, the root chakra, and then the heart, right? And so today we have the moon in Leo, and it's going to be opposing Pluto at a 0 degree 59. This is like a 5 of Swords energy. It's going to be opposing Venus at 6 degrees 44, which is the Lovers with the 4 of Cups. And then it's going to be opposite Mars at 6 degrees 50, which is the Lovers and the 10 of Cups. So we can stay stuck in these old cycles of illusion and confusion and karma. We can reevaluate that and go towards wish fulfillment, but it will require a choice. The Lovers is always a choice between two paths, between a karmic path or a higher path. And so the Seven of Cups, I feel, I sat in that Seven of Cups energy this morning, and there's a lot of deep, intense emotions I feel in this Seven of Cups energy, and there's a need to understand our repressed emotions. 333 on the timer. That's interesting. So I also felt this very passionate sexual surge of energy this morning. So I've kind of been swinging my hips and the way she moves her hips, right? But this sacral surge is kind of coming up. And so the Seven of Cups, I feel, is this energy kind of reminding us during our lifetime we're going to face many challenges, many obstacles, and we're going to face many tests of character and many tests of emotional stability. 404 on the timer. And so collectively, I feel there's a lot of conflict going on right now between our emotional needs and the practical side of life. And we are going into the Virgo full moon. And so Pisces would be the emotional and Virgo would be the practical. Virgo's tough love. And so in order for us to kind of be able to perform at our most efficient level on the spiritual journey, we have to have a goal. What's the end game, right? So what's the goal? What's the end game? The goal allows us to stay focused amidst all of the chaos, right? The Piscean chaos. And we are in Pisces season, by the way. And so happy birthday to my Pisces collective out there. I don't remember if I said it yet or not. But when we have a goal, then we can offer our magnetism outwardly, right? Outwardly into the world. But we have to have a goal. We can have great dreams. We can have great ideas in the Seven of Cups. We can have all of these ideas and fantasies swimming and swirling around and dancing around in our head. And we can have all of these grand visions, I feel, imaginative visions. But in order for these manifestations to take form, we have to realize that dreaming them is great, but it's not bringing them into any type of manifestation or retainment. So in order for our dreams to come true, we have to know our real value in the physical reality, and we have to put in the required effort to make those dreams a reality, right? So when we go from the 7 to the 8, we kind of got to use our discrimination and figure out what the heck it is we need to walk away from. So right now we're in this massive weighing energy. I keep being shown the Mott scales, the scales of Mott matters, right? And so we've received so much information recently from our spirit team, all of these downloads recently. And now we got to weigh out and balance everything, right? With the Libra South Node, we got to weigh out and balance anything. And so there's things that need to be discarded in order for us to pass a major spiritual testing point in the energies. And so there's a need to understand repressed emotions. I feel there's a lot of sacred rage. Labradorite would be a wonderful stone to work with as we kind of realign and we embrace kind of the depths of all of these emotions. And Leo is all about the heart. And so the opposite energy is Aquarius, which is air. And so you put air and fire together in an opposition, and we're fueling the flames. It's like diesel being ignited, right? And so we need to consciously try to seek that balance to align to our desires. And so there's a lot of delusions. There's a lot of confusion. I know many of us go through years of clearing on the spiritual journey in order to learn financial discipline. I know that's a big lesson, financial discipline, learning how to handle money well, because the blessings aren't going to come if you're going to squander it, right? And so the spirit world brings forward our greatest creative potential, but we first have to express our humanitarian efforts as well, which is the Aquarian energy. And so we're going through a reordering. Wishes are coming into fulfillment for a lot of us this week. And there's many that are going through a massive spiritual awakening right now. Many are coming back online. And so I feel those that are aligned in their truth, we're being required to put in additional effort at this point in time to help transmute the heaviness within the collective. And so I do feel right now there's going to be a lot of temptations as we pursue all of this success. There's going to be a lot of temptations that will arise that will try to distract us from our actual purpose this week. So please be mindful of that. Ultimately, we have to use our discernment, and ultimately, we all have free will. We all have free will. So any decision we make right now should be carefully weighed, carefully selected. And we do need to truly figure out where our value lies. Tell me where your love lies is what I'm hearing now. That song. Tell me where your love lies. So right now I feel we're embracing self-awareness. We are consciously working through our emotions that are emerging in these energies so we can acknowledge and embrace it, right? So there's going to be temporary turbulence. And I can see the collective is going through massive domestic changes. There's breakups. There's upheaval at this time. I see it all over Facebook scrolling. I see the projection. Heck, I've been there. I've been the projector in the past. And so right now we're being asked, I feel, to develop our own prophetic and healing powers. We cannot keep building up illusions. We cannot keep building up illusions because that's only going to lead us down pathways of disappointment. So we need to learn to be flexible without being wishy-washy is what they wanted me to mention, because weakness is no longer going to be a part of our spiritual character, right? We're stepping into true spiritual strength. We're being asked to stand in our strength, and this is necessary right now to create that ultimate fulfillment in all of our spiritual pursuits. So let's jump in with some cards. Let's see what else needs to come through today. I do plan on hopefully getting out the rest of the zodiac signs. I think I got 3 signs left, if I'm correct. I know Sag is up next. And I think we've got, do we got Aquarius? Let me see, where's my little book here? Oh, Scorpio and Aquarius. So I got 2 very fixed energies. I don't know why I saved those for last, but look at that. Oh my goodness, we've got a heart awakening. You got to surrender to it. And so there's a lot of energy floating in the collective. Leo is all about the heart. So how can you release the ego and be in flow with this heart chakra activation? So we are in a collective portal of opening the heart chakra. And I did feel that in my notes. I wrote that in my notes, the heart chakra. So the block would be between the root and the sacral. And so there's so much to do here on this life's journey. And so the divine has an agenda of its own. So how can you maybe offer forgiveness to somebody? This is about forgiveness of self. So there is unconditional love being activated, surrender. That's the Empress energy, right? Nourishment. So there is like a divine healing energy coming through today. So let's get into the cards, guys. Keep in mind, this is not sign specific. I will call out any zodiac signs. So this is just a collective message. So subtract your own agenda and your own ego from the end game. It's okay to have a goal, but release any expectations of how it will show up. So something just flipped. It's a spiritual path. Oh my goodness. So, okay, this is what we get. We don't get a lot out today, guys. We get incoming messages, detachment, your spiritual path, psychic abilities. Bottom of the deck, we get complacency. And then we get the veil of illusion stripping away. So I do feel somebody here has been stuck in a complacent situation. Somebody's been stuck. Somebody's been stagnant. There is this inaction. It's time to take action. It's time to embrace stepping into a brand new relationship cycle and to let go of any fear surrounding a new opportunity in love. And so the veil of illusion is being peeled back. So that's why the Seven of Cups was coming through. So we're in a massive relationship paradigm shift. Collectively speaking, we're at a pivot point. Pivot. It's time to pivot. We're at a fork in the road. And so what does speak to your heart and your soul when it comes to relationships? Because we are at an important pivot point on the journey where we have to make a substantial decision. And we get a catalyst here that's triggering all kinds of emotions to the surface, but this will get somebody to break free from maybe procrastination. And we're stepping into concluding a powerful lesson, 1222 on the timer. So somebody is coming into illumination of their purpose, of their path. There's like a lot of third eye energies coming back online. Somebody here is really having a tough time embracing the journey to the higher self, I feel, and their psychic abilities being activated. So how can you continue to develop these, especially when it comes to a substantial relationship where I feel a higher power is bringing two people together, but somebody in this relationship is stuck and stagnant, I feel, in a cycle with a catalyst, maybe. There's going to be a catalyst event or somebody on your path today that's going to create all kinds of negative challenges to get you to refocus your energy. So get ready to be triggered. Get ready to put to the test when it comes to a certain pattern in relationships between you and another person that needs to be course corrected. And this will lead you down the pathway of liberation and breaking free. It's time to take the bandage off. And so if you've been, going it your own way for the last little while, for the last couple of years, the last few years, you're reaching the conclusion of a lesson. So mastery, we have to go through periods of solitude to go through healing, but we do our deepest healing and connection. So maybe it's time to take the Band-Aid off and to take a leap of faith and to go towards a relationship that's really speaking to you right now. Because we're at a breakthrough moment in time. Oh my God, of course. With the Twin Soul Collective. And so we're stripping away old beliefs, outdated beliefs. The divine counterpart comes in, and boy, does it trigger all of these patterns. And so a twin can also be a catalyst, just so you're aware. The twin does catalyze the third eye awakening and the stripping away of everything that keeps this connection from bringing this high vibration love into the world. And so I'm talking to a twin soul that's coming through again very loud. And so somebody here in this connection has been shining their light. And the signs and the things are leading somebody, I feel, to send a message. So get ready to receive a message. They're showing me the Page of Cups. An unexpected love offer. And so get ready to strip away negative self-talk, negative limiting behaviors. Because maybe that's what's kept somebody stuck and complacent, is the negative looping in the mind. Divine timing is saying it's time for twin soul union. So how can you release control? And how can you let go of the past? Let's jump in with some tarot. All right. Let's see what else needs to come through. 5 of Cups, King of Pentacles reverse. Well, there's a masculine here stuck in a complacent cycle. Okay, there's a masculine here that has fears surrounding stepping into a new situation. We do have a masculine here. It doesn't have to be a man. Somebody in masculine energy. King of Coins reversed. Could be a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Doesn't have to be somebody with Earth in their chart. Somebody here is very ungrounded. There is a masculine energy coming through that is very ungrounded, focusing on the negative, and maybe looping back into some limiting self-talk connected to a situation in the past that didn't turn out the way they anticipated. Let's face it. We all make mistakes. Mistakes is how you learn. Mistakes is how you grow, and nobody's perfect, right? So forgiveness of self, forgiveness of others, and trusting that everything happens for a reason. So we're reaching the silver lining, but we do have a masculine here, I think, stripping away an old mindset connected to financial security and prosperity, knowing that maybe there's a better way to accomplish financial growth, financial stability. We could have somebody here that is so focused on a past ending where maybe they weren't quite the most supportive spouse or parent in a situation. But you know what? We all make mistakes and we all learn and we all grow. 1616 on the timer. And so I just feel it's time to get to work, to stop focusing on what didn't work out, because there's a 2 of Cups union here. There's like a perfect match, but you got to stop looking back at the past. We're not going back to the past, guys. We're moving forward. Accelerated ascension is the energy coming through. Yeah, accelerated ascension. We're moving forward, guys. So there's a lot going on right now, I think, causing stress. And there's a lot of positive opportunities, unexpected positive opportunities. That is accelerated ascension, the 8 of Wands. So somebody's been stricken with the wrath of love. Something about that full moon. It's like fireworks time. It's like, oh, baby, you're a firework. I'm hearing by Katy Perry. And so somebody's really shone their light. And I think it's time to celebrate. It's time to celebrate. There is an explosive connection here coming through, an unexpected connection that's bringing in rapid changes. So you're going to want to multitask. The Strength reverse, we get Leo, the 8 of Pentacles reversed. What do we got here? And we get the 7 of Cups reversed, coming out of illusions, coming out of confusions, coming out of an old mindset connected to lack mentality. And we are in the precipice of some deep-seated heart healing. That is the dead central energy. Great sadness always does heal with time. And you know how that saying goes, time heals all wounds. It does. It really does. Grief is always there. Grief always finds its way back to us. It is always a spiral. But we do heal from great sadness. But we do also have to let go of the past. And so there might be a healing going on here. Personal growth always comes from facing challenges. Look at, and we got a brand new beginning in love here. The Ace of Cups. Oh my God, the 9 of Wands reversed. That's that North Node conjunct Chiron energy building. We got a brand new beginning here. Page of Pentacles, but we got to stop focusing on the negative. That's the block. So there's all of these emotions on this side of the reading, and we've got a lack mentality here. Somebody healing from maybe an abandonment wound or a mother or a father wound. And dead central, it's like, it's time to do something new. It's time to learn something new. And so this might be a job loss. There could be a shift in career. Somebody might be heading towards an entrepreneurial path, a new area of study. I just feel it's long overdue for this new beginning, because with the Page of Cups and the Page of Coins with the 8 of Coins in reverse, we got a 7 of Coins in reverse. We can't keep building illusions out of power and control. So we've got an ego death going on here is what I'm feeling. And it's time to make a choice. It's time to make a choice to take immediate action. And that's the truth. What is it that you need to leave behind in order to go towards your happily ever after? Because we've got an Empress here that has been patiently waiting for somebody to come forward and to see her worth and to see her value. That is divine feminine, Taurus, Libra energy. And so there is an opportunity for a happy marriage, emotional contentment. Somebody's happily ever after, maybe after struggling for the last 3 to 5 years, going through a heart healing. So there is a beautiful new emotional experience here, quite possibly with a twin soul coming through that will awaken all kinds of psychic abilities. So we got like the 7 of Cups reversed. We get the Ace of Cups. So we kind of got a Six of Cups reversed. There's a need to heal from a past ending and to stop over analyzing it, because that will create stagnancy and procrastination. And then we get the Ace of Cups with the Five of Cups, which also brings us to a Six of Cups upright. So there is a possibility for twin soul reunion, and you might not have even met this person in this life. It could be somebody all the way back from childhood re-entering your life that you were like flabbergasted, like, oh my God, no idea that this person meant that much to me. And so through love, we can heal all past misunderstandings. I also feel somebody's got regret for maybe not being there for somebody in need. So forgiveness of self is needed. I just feel it's time to get to work. It's time to get to work. Somebody's really guarded their heart. Somebody, I think, has been so afraid of opening up to a new experience in love because of the past pains. And there's all kinds of negative thought manifestations creating real life challenges because somebody has fear around love, fear around money, maybe fear of becoming self-employed and going down an entrepreneurial path. But I feel like, yes, we need to protect what it is that we've done on the healing journey. We need to protect our heart, but we can't be so guarded that we're afraid to let somebody in. So there's a brand new opportunity here. If you can release the past, if you can let go of the past, and you might have to start from ground zero. The pages are new. And so bottom of the deck too, it's like we've got this Four of Pentacles. Maybe somebody's holding back, taking action forward until they've completed some type of transformation. I do feel there's a masculine here going through an awakening that's requiring some significant life changes to be made. A powerful, unexpected connection has come along, I feel, in the most unexpected way. And there's a masculine here releasing an old mindset, an old belief system. This is the truth, the holy truth. I feel it's been a long, dark winter, a long, dark night of the soul for somebody, but there is communication that's bringing forward clarity. I feel honest communication, transformative communication, overcoming obstacles, the end of challenging times. Things are looking up, but there's a need to get honest with yourself, right? And so with the 6 and the 7, or the 6 and the Ace, we got a 7, which is a remaining objective as you make peace with your past misguided beliefs, your past, whatever you did to somebody in the past. It's the energy of everything coming to light and making amends. And so I do feel it's time to take those next steps. You can have a same-sex couple here to release third-party interference. And so I do feel we're stepping into a joyful time, but somebody here needs to move on from heartbreak. So I feel within the next, I think for the last 3 years, somebody's really been healing from some heartbreak. But I do feel within the next 3 days to 3 weeks, there's going to be movement towards a new emotional experience, a new beginning in love. So get ready to maybe deepen a friendship. Maybe it's going to start off as friends. But I do feel this is going to awaken you to a whole new experience. So let's take a look at the Three of Swords. Let's clarify the Three of Swords. We've got an Empress here that is abundant, that is prosperous, that, you know, has all kinds of ideas to birth dreams into reality, and somebody knows it's time to take action. So the Three of Swords clarified with the 10 of Swords, the 6 of Wands reversed, and the Balance reversed Sagittarius. So I do feel there is, and then we got that 7 of Swords energy coming through. Somebody here, I just feel, is laying down a long-standing burden when it comes to a past betrayal. And that always has to be laid to rest before we can go towards a new opportunity for happiness. So I do feel maybe somebody in the past dealt with a melodramatic situation. There's some distorted views of ego being sifted through as well. And I just feel there's a need to find some compromise. And so somebody here might feel like they're losing all self-control with this new beginning in love, which is triggering a lot of repressed emotions. But it's kind of time to get unstuck from this state of soul suppression and depression. I think maybe somebody is getting a wake-up call. They almost missed the boat on a magical opportunity, and now they're ready to stop being distracted. They see the point clearly now, and they're getting a wake-up call when it comes to a twin soul union. So I just think we're on the precipice of so much to celebrate. We have the Venus-Mars conjunction tomorrow. And so this is the divine bringing us towards a very peaceful, prosperous cycle in love. So peace and contentment is coming in your personal life is what I'm feeling after a long, 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 painful road of healing from betrayal. So Let's clarify the Five of Cups. What do we need to forgive here? I just feel somebody is so focused on what was lost. And so the ego seeks to keep us stuck. The ego seeks to keep us trapped in an old mindset. So maybe this is just about taking responsibility for the choices of the past so you can release any unhealthy habits. So you can release. So there's a death, an ego death energy going on here, I feel, connected to an ending. And it could be a recent ending. It could be an ending from years ago where the residual impact of those emotions and energies have still resided in the emotional body. There's a need to release anything that's held you back as part of this spiritual transformation. Look at that, blocks removed. So I just feel maybe somebody was scared to make a decision. But I feel they're seeing things clearly, and there's like a release of fear of following the heart. We're not here to people please and make other people happy, and we can't keep over analyzing every little detail, or we're never going to take that chance. And so I do feel somebody's coming out of a very depressing state, maybe ending depression, illness. There's an Empress here, and this is somebody that you can absolutely, completely trust. She's honest. She's forthright. It's like she's blown the trumpet. She's singing that soul song, and she's like, hey, I'm ready to give birth to my dreams. I'm ready for a life partner. Lord, bring me my life partner. And so somebody's like, I'm taking those steps. I'm coming for you, babe. I'm making those bold decisions. So let's clarify this Empress. I just feel we've got somebody here that is a very loving mother to her children. She's gained a lot of wisdom. Yeah, she's a Queen of Swords. She's a Seven of Wands. And she's a Page of Wands. And so she's gone through an ascension path. She's learned how to stand up for herself and speak her truth. She knows how to look at the humorous side of some painful situations. And so I feel a feminine here that's brilliant. Humorous. She's released the past. She's gone through a transformation. We could have a public speaker here that is helping somebody see the light out of a difficult situation. And I do feel somebody here is coming in and fighting for this Empress, defending this Empress, standing up for her, having the confidence to bring in a new offer. So news. Get ready to receive a new exciting offer. It is the year of the dragon, and so we all got to face that inner dragon. I do feel there's a completion of maybe something that was started years ago. So allow your creativity to soar. We're coming out of like the dark night of the soul. We're leaving behind the need to self-sacrifice. And so there could be a lot of anger too boiling to the surface that needs to be cleared, connected to a self-sacrificing situation. Somebody here has been in the dark night of the soul. There's been a lack of planning, and it's kind of time to go through this very sensitive heart healing for this new romantic endeavor. There's a romantic encounter coming. And this is coming in quick. I think somebody's going to be blindsided. There's that base chakra energy coming through. So we could have a Knight of Swords knowing that they need to move with great speed. And so I just feel they're coming out of Hermit. They've spent enough time in solitude. They're ready to build that legacy. Yeah, somebody here is gaining a different mindset about what stability is. And so get ready to be swept off your feet. Let's get a closing message with the numerology deck. Look at that, new beginning. Brand new beginning. So I'll listen to the music. There's some type of telepathy going on with the music here. So embrace the telepathy and patience. Somebody here has been really patient. I feel waiting. And I heard the word pride. And so I think of like the lion's pride, Simba. The lion's pride. All right, let's get a closing message. I think things are no longer going to be looked at as black and white. So get ready to be living in color is what I want to say. Yeah, happy ending. So much for my happy ending. That's what I'm hearing, the Avril Lavigne. And so healing from maybe a false twin flame and going towards a brand new love partnership. Forgiveness is what is needed in order to reach completion, karmic completion. So I do feel we've gone through a period of karmic completion. We've mastered self-love. We've got an Empress here that is in a state of self-love. She's gone through personal growth. She's gone through a relationship change. And we could have an Empress here that has mastered spiritual and financial discipline within her career. And I do feel this is bringing in, a spiritual partnership. You've manifested a spiritual partnership, and this is divine love. So get ready for a brand new adventure if you're this divine feminine. Holy moly. That's what I got for today, guys. This is beautiful. Beautiful. I hope this helped. I hope this resonated. If you'd like to book a personal or a soulmate reading with me, please feel free to check out the description box below. Don't forget to hit the like button, comment on the video, and subscribe to the channel to help the channel grow. And I do look forward to seeing you all again next time. Thank you.